助时，请联系乘务员。
Please contact flight attendants when you need help.
女士们、先生们，感谢您的关注，祝您旅途愉快。
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. This is your WWE Evolve, January the 14th, 2026. Watch along. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Speaking of subscription, we got a new subscription yesterday after the NXT watch along. So it's great to see that I'm getting more new subscribers. Keep on supporting the channel because I am trying to get to 1,000 subs as soon as possible so I can start monetization, so I can start making money with these streams. So that way y'all will get an opportunity to send in super chats. That's how I get my money. Y'all have to send in the super chats, the dollar super chats, whether it's $50 super chats, $100 super chats. When you're past 1,000 subscribers, there's super chats for a reason in terms of monetization. So I'm hoping to get to 1,000 so I can be able to, the YouTube app or whoever owns YouTube will be able to go through my YouTube channel. And then I get that email saying whether my channel can monetization or can monetize or not. Or whether I can monetize my channel or not. So again, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you do, turn on notifications. Go check out all the other streams I have on the channel. If you missed my NXT watch along from last night, you can go listen, have a listen to that. If you missed my Monday Night Raw watch along this Monday night, you can go check that out. That's on the channel as well. And if you want to see all the collection of my Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 9, that video is still on the channel. When I tell you I got all the Pokemon, I got all the Pokemon. I got them all. Arceus, Giratina, Fungia, Bertini, all of them. All the rare and shiny Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 9. I currently have 9 shiny Pokemon on Pokemon Legends AZ. I recently caught a shiny Pokemon last night, Ghastly. I found a shiny Ghastly last night. I caught it. That is the 9th shiny Pokemon that I have caught on Pokemon Legends AZ so far. But seriously, go check out that video. Show it some love, if you can. The video is titled My Entire Pokemon Collection Showcase, Gen 1, Gen 9, Pokemon Home Collection. Go check that video out right now. It's worth the watch, I'm telling you. Especially when it comes to shiny Pokemon, it's worth the watch. I got 5 likes on there. So let's get the likes up to 10 for that video. With all that being said, are y'all ready for Evolve Episode 2? You ready to tune in and watch it with me so we can experience this moment together tonight? I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been live with Evolve watch-alongs in a long time. Been a while. Well, we're gonna go ahead and pull up Evolve here on the screen. Not on the stream, but on the screen, on my TV screen. That's behind my, PC and stuff, laptop. Thought I had already took the charger out of the Nintendo Switch. I think I plugged it out. NXT was not that good of a show last night. To those of you that didn't watch NXT last night, I don't blame you. I don't blame you for not wanting to watch it. It was a very, very mid-C show last night. And as I said, the creative and the booking over there needs to get better. Because if it don't, they're going to lose their audience and the talent's going to start walking out. They're going to start asking for their release because they're not getting booked properly. They're not getting used correctly on TV. And they're not getting the pushes that they deserve. And the creative and the booking is just terrible over there. So NXT definitely needs to work on their creative and booking and their creative direction. And Ava has got to stop making stuff official so fast. She got to think before she makes matches and makes segments and stuff official. She got to just take her time as NXT GM. I feel like she'd be rushing. She'd be rushing herself all the time when she, books stuff. She's not the one booking the stuff. Whoever is booking the stuff is not booking the stuff right. First of all, the booking, the booking and creative altogether it's terrible. They need to do better with it. That's why the shows have been mid every single Tuesday nights, because the creative and the booking hasn't changed. NXT creative team needs to make a change to the creative directions and the booking. The time for change is now. Seriously. I don't know why they didn't just keep it NXT black and gold. Why they had to change it to black and silver? NXT 2.0 was already a complete failure. Enough. Anyways, here we go with WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 2. Every time I launch an Evolve episode on screen, it's always on one ad commercial break, or 2 or 3. Hang on, folks. It's about to start. The show's about to start. If you haven't done so yet, hit the thumbs up. Let's get at least 4 likes on the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm about to say what Dark State says. Here we go! And that's in the beginning of that theme song. All right, there we go. It's skipping a little bit, but it together as it goes through. As the WWE intro goes by. Tubi app sometimes acts up, and sometimes it acts up, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the internet acts up, and sometimes it doesn't. Give it some time here. Give it some time to adjust itself. I think it's got itself together now.
The WWE Evolve landscape has turned on a dime.
There we go.
One side now holds all the power, ruling over everyone who sits. Oh, I hear. ID doesn't belong. Oh, but them boys done got passed out. That's right, baby. And there's only a few more of those lingering buzz around. The Vanity Project. It was their place. Now it's our place. And we gonna beat it in, especially when I take that Evolve Man title. That's so great. Yeah, baby. It's time for fights. Kimber. Action.
I think this was Kendal Carver's last episode. This was also Vanity Project's last episode before they officially became the newest members of NXT.
I've been Evolve champion for more than 250 days.
Vanity Project, Kendal Carver, and LA Knight, newest members of NXT.
It really is. I don't think y'all realize this or not, but hey, Cam Hendricks, he's a whole defensive linebacker. He got a defensive linebacker. Don't put a little power to control the offense. What gives you the right to speak to us?
Yeah, you know, facts. Because look, these 3 guys in front of you have been running this place since day one. So there's literally
chill out with all that. Because y'all ain't running nothing. The PC boys are gonna take y'all spots real quick. And judging by how the most dominant group in Evolve has been nowhere to be found in this whole PCID thing, am I tripping or are y'all the ones who are scared? You got tripping. Once they wipe y'all out, ID's gonna have nothing.
Hey, you know what? He's up, Cap. Literally no one cares. Or is listening to me right
now. Irregardless of what they...
Come on, man. Stop skipping.
Say, these up, boy.
No, what's wrong? It was doing just fine, y'all, until it started doing that.
about this? You three beanpoles can find out tonight what the VP is capable of. And maybe after that, you can go cry with the PC guys. Huh? What do you think about that?
That sounds so sad.
That sounds really good.
I'm scared of you.
Nobody's scared of your ass. Yeah, come on.
I'm a G like Ali. I'm in Kali. I'm in my body. I'm a kid to the movie. I'm from my red like Kali. Yeah, my
Looking forward to that women's triple threat match. I can't wait to see that.
As the Vanity Project gets pulled deeper into this escalating rivalry, we welcome you to a stacked episode of WWE Evolve on Tubi, where the Evolve Women's Championship is at stake. And what will be a fiercely contested triple threat match? It's Wednesday night.
Hit the thumbs up, subscribe. We're almost at 860 subscribers.
The resident arm breaker.
Hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the fucking thumbs up. Everybody. I can't stress saying this enough. Make sure you give my NXT watch along and Monday Night Raw watch along some likes as well. Make sure you share my previous streams. Let everybody know that, you know, there's more Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Evolve watch-alongs to come. And more WWE Pokemon Horizon watch-alongs to come. Whenever more Pokemon Horizon episodes gets uploaded to Netflix. There's only 12 episodes. Tomorrow we'll be live for Pokemon Horizon Season 3, Episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8, Rising Hope. So if you're a Pokemon fan, you better be tuning in to the stream tomorrow night. Especially if you're a Pokemon fan like I am. If you're a long-time Pokemon fan. If you've been a Pokemon fan since you were a kid. Or since you've grown up.
Kali Armstrong and the powerful PJ Vasa.
I can't wait to see what PJ Vasa can do in the ring.
Let them fight.
Oh, we're kicking off with the women's triple threat match? What? Talk about a great start to Evolve. Or should I say a solid start to Evolve?
Here on Evolve. When she came here, she made an immediate impact.
Talk about a solid B-plus start to Evolve.
Kendal Grey. She beat the former Evolve Women's Champion Kali Armstrong in a one-on-one match. There's no doubt about it that who you see before you in that ring right now is the real deal and someone that wants to be the next Evolve Women's Champion.
Hey, only Zeta Steele's the real deal. She's the only one that you call that.
PJ Vasa, Kali Armstrong, Kendal Grey. The Women's Championship is on the line. Now, what can you say, Stone, about Kali Armstrong's journey since losing the title to Kendal Grey a few months ago? Well, listen, let's just remember, before you use the word losing, she was the difference maker, still is, a history maker. She is just different, and the last thing Kali Armstrong is anything close to the word losing. I wasn't saying that you did, but even that, it just doesn't matter. Kali Armstrong is a winner. She was 139 days Evolve Women's Champion. That's right. Beyond impressive, and she is here tonight in the main event of Evolve on a Wednesday night to reclaim what she thinks is rightfully hers. Well, what I was trying to get to was the path she's been on back to this opportunity. She never felt sorry for herself. She never got down on herself. In fact, she gave credit to the champion Kendal Grey while fighting her way to this opportunity here tonight. And without any further ado, let's say hello to your Evolve Women's Champion. What can you say about the title reign of Kendal Grey? 91 days as champion, as she is accompanied to the ring by fellow Ren QCC member Ren Sinclair. She is here. She's the current champion, but let's be real. She's been a champion her whole life. She's been a champion at everything she does, and she welcomes any challenges. Remember, what kind of person asks for a triple threat match. She said,
It's Ren Sinclair doing on Evolve. Oh, she's there because Charles Dempsey is there tonight. Charles Dempsey's got a match against Timothy Thatcher. And Kendal Grey's defending her WWE Evolve Women's Championship. That's why. I think that's the only reason why she's there.
Let's take a look also at Carmen Petrovic looking on. She, of course, has stacked a couple of big wins and wants to be in that title picture herself. Let's send it to Blake Howard with our announcement.
I'm sure she does.
The following contest.
Carmen Petrovic is not a bad wrestler. She's a solid wrestler for what she is.
Introducing first, the challenger. First, from Seattle, Washington, PJ Vasa. Next, from Inglewood, California, Kali Armstrong. And their opponent, accompanied by Ren Sinclair. From Las Vegas, Nevada, she is the WWE Evolve Women's Champion, Kendal Grey. Kendal Grey, as you just alluded to, Stone, has really chosen to put herself in a tough situation. It was her idea to have a triple threat match against PJ Vasa and Kali Armstrong, two of the most dangerous competitors in all of Evolve. What is your strategy if you're Kendal Grey? Well, triple threat match. I hope they did.
I don't know what new talent we're gonna see on Evolve tonight.
Because there's no DQs, the first 4 wins, and Kendal can lose the title without even being in. So there is no champ's advantage at all in this. And that, of course, the biggest danger. But then on top of that, not only can you lose the title without being involved in the bid, but watch out. But there's that. They're just dealing with the strength and power of these two competitors she's dealing with. Well, things you got to keep in mind also, ring awareness. All right, endurance and timing in a match like this. You got to have eyes in the back of your head. Let's be real. I mean, one mistake can cost you. And you see the speed and athleticism of Kendal Grey. Is it enough, though, to deal with someone like PJ Vasa? I like to try to take out the base, though, Stone. What do you think of that strategy?
She's still doing good, though.
Now Kali's helping the situation. Of course, Cal. Oh, watch the double drop kick to Vasa. Going to send her out. Wow, PJ's out of town. Oh, she went down hard, too. She went down hard right in front of us. And now you see Kali Armstrong and Kendal Grey right in the middle of the ring. We haven't seen them toe-to-toe in a minute like this. There's respect between them, but no love lost, and here they go. Oh, watch out. Here's the pin. And another for Kendal. And last week, of course, we saw that incredible title defense from Jackson Drake. We talked about his great rivalry with Shawn Legacy. But Kendal Grey, Kali Armstrong played a rivalry as well.
I got tired of seeing that match. I done seen that match. We done seen that match like 3-4 times.
They all want to be Evolve Women's Champion.
Ren Sinclair better stay away from that ring. They recognize how dangerous PJ and Kali Armstrong are in the ring.
And she sends PJ Vasa back to the floor. Uh-oh. Remember, no disqualifications in a triple threat. Oh, my God. Watch out, Kali. The spear from Vasa taking out Grey and Armstrong. This is an unbelievable start to the night for this triple threat championship match. Next.
They better put the WWE Evolve talent on WWE 2K26.
See Kali Armstrong tossed into the
Boom! There. Those line both Kali Armstrong and Kendal Grey in the corner all together. Bro, this controller getting on my nerves.
Watch, Peter. PJ Vasa, the strength. Oh, come on. Impressive. And there's a pinfall from Vasa, but Kali kicks out. Remember, PJ Vasa was raised by a single father, and she's got 2 older brothers. She grew up being tough. She's got thick skin. She's been ready for situations like this. The kick from Kendal Grey. Slaps to the face of Vasa. Well, we know Kendal Grey won't back down from anybody. She wants to use those Grey grabs. No way! No way! Dude! She's in the gray area right now. You know the gray storm's rising.
Kendal Grey risking it here. Going for the leg of PJ Vasa. We know how dangerous a Kendal Grey submission can be. Are we looking at a tap out? Ooh! And Kali Armstrong with a splash off the top.
And this is where having those extra eyes on your head would help. Because I just don't know if she saw Kali coming with her side peripheral vision. I just don't know. Kali came out of nowhere. All 3 women trying to...
Who the hell's laughing in the crowd?
Some honor to her fellow Room QCC member, Kendal Grey, the Evolve Women's Champion.
Y'all laughing like it's funny, man. And damn.
Okay, Kali's
Pretty sure it ain't that funny.
Kendal missing with the right hand. Oh, a spine buster from Kali Armstrong. It is any woman's game right now. As you see, Kali sending Vasa in the power slam. And you know what usually comes after the power slam, Peter. Could it be? Oh, she's revving up for it. It's there! Kendal Grey comes flying in. Is that enough to retain? It is. Here is your winner, the still WWE Evolve Women's Champion, Kendal Grey. Kendal Grey finds a way just when it seemed Kali Armstrong might win with that bounce. Kendal steals it, and still your Evolve Women's Champion is Red Sinclair comes in to celebrate. With the Evolve Women's Championship on the line, 3 dominant women all have their moments in this incredible matchup. PJ Vasa showed just why she might be a future champion here at Evolve. But Kali Armstrong displayed her power, but in the end...
That was quick. That match ended quick. That match ended real quick.
Big time win for our champion, Kendal Grey. She must feel great about a victory.
Evolve knows how good Kendal Grey is. That man, damn.
What's the problem? Buddy?
I mean, Kali keeps talking about she's the difference maker and she put Evolve on her back. But all I see is failure after failure. I mean, how many opportunities is she gonna get? Kali, you had your moment, and now your moment is done.
The referees out here holding Kali Armstrong back. Kali isn't having any of it.
You talking real big with these securities in front of me? Where's that sword? So I can shove it.
Yo, get it. We get it. Absolute madness here. We have devolved into chaos.
Is that Luke? No, that was Luke that came out.
About Trill London.
I chase adrenaline. I get out to fulfillment. But to accomplish those feelings, I use many avenues.
Wonder what's going on between Kali Armstrong and Carmen Petrovic.
See, there's nothing like flying through the air, deflecting the pass, and quieting down a crowd full of 70,000 people, of course. But even when I walk in and swim from head to toe, I always have them leaving wondering, man, who is that? Music, man. You know, something about it feels like an extension of my heart. I'm trying to cook up the same art of performance and creativity in that wrestling ring. And best believe I'm gonna get that on Evolve. Because there's no holding you down when you truly authentic. That's not me keeping it real with you. That's just me keeping it true with you. Big moves, making big moves.
We are all certainly more excited to get more Trill London on Wednesday nights.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 222 pounds, Timothy Thatcher.
All right, Stone, you want to see good old-fashioned, hard-nosed wrestling? That's what we're going to get with this matchup.
Former OG Evolve champ Timothy Thatcher, he has been awoken, he is here, and he is ready.
Charlie Dempsey has wanted action with Timothy Thatcher for some time. And listen, Timothy Thatcher said, hey, that's not who I am anymore. I'm trying to be here to help talent and be a coach. But guess what? Charlie Dempsey's going to get what he's been asking for.
When Charlie Dempsey was in Noah,
Yeah, he's there to elevate talent. He's not there to win matches.
everybody in the locker room, all they were talking about was Timothy Thatcher, taking away everything about Charlie Dempsey. So Charlie said, you know what? I don't want you to be talking about watch out Thatcher. I want you to be talking about me. So he wanted to go to this guy who everyone's saying is the best and challenge him so he could really prove that he's better than him. All right, but the problem is Thatcher wanted no part of it, and now he may have awoken a monster.
So you're saying this goes all the way to Japan, this rivalry?
It goes to Noah in Japan. Timothy Thatcher, huge star there, was a former Noah tag team champion. Lived at the dojo, and then when Charlie went there, it was Timothy Thatcher. This, Timothy Thatcher, that. And that wasn't going to progress Charlie any further. All right, they wanted everyone to be talking about him.
It sounds like jealousy. It sounds like you're describing jealousy.
It's not jealousy. He wants to be the best. He wants to be the best, Peter.
Weren't you in Noah for some time as well?
I was, and I look back on those days, and those guys hit hard. When you think about what these two went through over there, the buildings are colder, the mats are harder, the ropes are tighter, and these two enjoy that kind of wrestling.
Absolutely, two of the toughest guys you will see in a wrestling ring, and expect to see a lot of this, a lot of ground and pound from both of these. Oh man, look at that knee to the back. And now he's going to fold them up like a pretzel. Look at that mug. A face only a mother could love.
Yeah, well, Thatcher's a naturally grumpy guy. I mean, he's like a caveman. He still uses a flip phone. He has no TV in his apartment. I mean, come on, what world does he live in?
He also claims he taught his cat how to do an armbar. Have you heard that?
Yeah, he also has 7 broken feet that he won't fix because he says we're weak for breaking. I mean, that's not normal.
It's not normal. Entertaining. Timothy Thatcher, truly old school in every way.
I'll tell you what he does have. They're actually both of these guys have, Timothy and Charlie, a ring IQ of 1,000. They are both wizards in the wrestling ring.
Absolutely. And you're seeing Timothy Thatcher with the advantage early on.
And taking it all in, you see Drake Moreau and Carly right there in the VIP, potentially looking to absorb all of the knowledge they can from two highly skilled mat mechanics.
Oh, a pinfall, no. Charlie Dempsey rolling out there.
This is very old school catch wrestling style. You can see the limb control, the bone bending that Timothy Thatcher is trying to incorporate.
European uppercut there from Thatcher, one back from Dempsey.
Now let me tell you something. If you pay close attention to the European uppercuts that Charlie Dempsey was just throwing as he gets his foot on the ropes, a lot of guys throw them, but they don't know how to throw them properly. The way these two throw them, they can be knockout blows, as you can see right there. He just took Charlie out of the ring.
Impressive stuff from Thatcher. This hard-hitting action will continue next, right here on Evolve.
This January.
Who? I don't hear too many fans clapping in the arena. That's because there ain't much of fans in the arena right now.
What a hotel, right? And only $250 a night for my favorite site. What? You didn't check True? Got mine for $155. Yeah.
You better for 155. Hey,
Look, same hotel.
stop playing with me.
Timothy Thatcher. The suplex right there to Charlie Dempsey kicks out at 2. You look at the experience of these two. Timothy Thatcher has been doing this for over 20 years. 20 plus years, Peter. Charlie Dempsey.
20 plus years? Good God.
13-year difference. Timothy Thatcher has way more experiences and situations he's been presented in front of himself with. He knows how to get out of the hole. He's been places that Charlie hasn't been. But Charlie wants to be the best. Charlie wants to be better than Thatcher. And that's why he wanted this match. Very well said. Really,
it's Charlie Dempsey's turn.
Think about it. Now, Dempsey, I don't necessarily love the way he got there, but I respect the fact that he wanted to go at someone with the reputation of the player coach, Timothy Thatcher. Charlie right now in control. Look at that athleticism, too. So many tap-out techniques. Amazing ground game. Floor control. Okay, a rim isolation, as you can see right now. Oh, man. Timothy Thatcher fight back any way he can. You see Drake Moreau and Carly Bright looking on. Of course, both trying to glean some lessons from these two in the ring. You might be scared right now. I'm a little scared. Look at that mark. Yeah, but listen, you know what I'm talking about with the knee pad situation. You notice neither one of them have knee pads. You want to know why? Yes. Because they're these other weapons. They said, why would they put pillows on their knees? That's what they call knee pads. Both of these guys. Man, think about that. Well, I mean, sacrificing the support you get just so they could be a bit more dangerous with their knees.
I don't know what's going on with this TV today, man. It's probably the damn internet. Hold up a second, folks.
the WWE dream job since he's 4 years old, and as you can tell by the way he's inspired by the the player coach Timothy Thatcher.
All right, we're back, folks. Sorry for the technical difficulties.
So many tap out techniques.
It's working now.
Floor control. Okay, a limb isolation, as you can see right now.
Oh, man. And Timothy Thatcher fight back any way he can. You see Drake Moreau and Kali Armstrong looking on, of course, both trying to glean some lessons from these two in the ring.
They might be scared right now.
I'm a little scared. Look at that mark.
Yeah, but listen, what I'm talking about with the knee-pad situation. You notice neither one of them have knee-pads. You want to know why?
Yes.
Because they're these other weapons. They said, why would they put pillows on their knees? That's what they call knee-pads. Both of these guys.
Man,
think about that.
Well, I mean, sacrificing the support you get just so they could be a bit more dangerous with their knees. If you're Charlie Dempsey, what is your approach to try to beat a Timothy Thatcher? Someone you know has that much in-ring experience and savvy.
Well, he's bringing that brutal British style inspired by world sport. That is what he studies. So that's what he's going to try to do in this match. He's sturdy. He's a well put together guy. He went into this for the game plan, and now it seems to be working.
These are two guys who it seems like if we're not in the ring here on Evolve, we'll be finding a way to fight somewhere.
Charlie Dempsey was a guy who enjoyed staying in the dojo. He'd been there forever if he did the dojo. I wouldn't be able to survive a night there.
I mean, are you waking up and doing 500 squats a day when you're doing that?
He enjoys that. And I've seen Charlie Dempsey around at NXT, around at the Performance Center doing the same thing. I don't know how many squats the dude does a day, but it is in the hundreds.
Do you think when he heard all the stories about Thatcher at the dojo, he heard any stories about you?
I have to be honest, I don't think anyone's really talking about anything there.
Happening right now versus Charlie Dempsey. Still.
Flashes, catch legends from the Carl, gosh, that's who these guys looked up to. That's who these guys have studied.
I asked Timothy Thatcher if he watched any PLEs recently. He said only if they're on VHS, and he can watch it on his 13-inch black and white TV.
That's the kind of guy he is. There's those European uppercuts I was talking about earlier. Took Thatcher right off his feet, and now he's got him locked in. A leg hold again. And Dempsey, back down to the mat now. Thatcher grabbing right by the throat. Well, Thatcher was going after Dempsey's arm. Dempsey was going after Thatcher's leg. They are trying to take body parts from one another.
Yep, they sure is.
Chess game with a big slap in the middle. As you see right there, Dempsey going to work on the right leg of Thatcher, but Thatcher gets to his base. It is painful just to watch. I can feel the pain through the screen just to watch the way these guys are throwing each other, tying each other up. Oh, I know what this is. Oh. Could that be enough? As you see now, Thatcher favoring that left knee. Maybe he'd do better off wearing a knee brace right now or knee pad. But Dempsey in a lot of pain, but he's been here before in high pressure matches. He's been a Heritage Cup champion 2 times. He's a part of Ring QCC. No pity, no mercy, no remorse. He's helped better guys like Miles Bourne, Tavion Heights, Ren Sinclair. And that's what you love about Evolve. You never know who you get to see. Whether they're from the Indies, from NXT, from TNA, from AAA, anyone can show up on any given night. And that's how we landed here with Timothy Thatcher and Charlie Dempsey. That's a pin though. Thatcher kicks out. He has methodically been picking apart that leg of Timothy Thatcher. He's relentless. He will not let go of it. This is the type of technical wrestling I just enjoy watching. As Dempsey uses strength to almost rip Thatcher's ankle from his leg. Carly and Drake can't believe it either. But here comes Timothy Thatcher, who's been standing enormous punishment. But you gotta be careful. I know Charlie Dempsey knows some secret stuff that other people don't. He learned those books, as they call them, the illegal crippling holds from British wrestler Dave Taylor, who he's very close with. Oh my, did you just see that? Unbelievable. Thatcher's done enough, no. Thatcher just smacked him across his face right on the ear. That could have knocked him out. And not only that, it could mess with your eardrum. That could be ringing now for the rest of the match. You see, there's no base now for Thatcher. Oh, with no power in that leg, it's probably hard for him to stay on his feet. Gloria slaps now. For Dempsey, he twists that leg right up. Gee, did you see the way it bent? Oh, come on. Your leg's not supposed to bend that way. It is not. I'll tell you right now. If you were in the NBA or the NFL and your leg twisted like that, you're on the IR. You're gone for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But Timothy Thatcher is a different kind of breed, a different kind of animal. Look, and now he's got him hooked back in that arm. He reversed it, hooked that arm behind, but look at the intervention. Charlie Dempsey finds a way out and goes right back to work. That leg again. Hold for hold, movement for movement, back and forth we go. Oh, man, this is fascinating to watch. Into an arm bar for Thatcher. And they just know where to direct their opponent to pull them right back to the middle to not give them a chance to reach for the ropes. They know exactly where they are at all times. These two are the best at what they do. They're the best at this style of wrestling. And I'll tell you, Stone, this is why I love this job so much. We get to see this on Evolve. You don't get to see this every place. This is awesome stuff. Timothy Thatcher, a pin? No, not quite. The shoulders. I don't know if the shoulders are down, but Thatcher has them locked in. Dempsey broke free. Knockout blow to the face. Dempsey's off his feet. Could that be enough? Or can he move with the hurt leg? That's the thing. I don't think he has any base. Here we go. The European uppercuts are coming. Just like you said, they're doing them like no one else can right now. Another one from Thatcher. These guys got to hold on to each other just to stay up. Who is going to hit harder? Both of them are out the ring. And both men fall to the outside, maybe. Have you ever seen anything like this, Peter Rosenberg? The people here in the Evolve Arena are just appreciating what's going on in front of them right now. European uppercut and another one back. They are not stopping. Blow for blow. Thatcher connected again as these two guys find their way around the outside of the ring. Better watch out for the count out. Another uppercut. Oh, man. They better be listening to the referee. I don't know if Thatcher cares. He just laid in another 3 or 4. They're at 6. Thatcher's got to get him in the ring if he wants to win this. Dempsey now takes out the leg of Thatcher. And we know Thatcher's struggling. And Thatcher finds his way in at 9. And eats a right hand from Dempsey. Could that be enough? That might have been the knockout blow that he needed. What is he going to do right now? Double underhook throw. He's got a hook. Is that it? Into the pin. And Thatcher kicks out at 2. You can see it in Thatcher's eyes. He is fighting with everything he's got left to stay in this thing. Thatcher missing with the slap. Hold on, could this be enough? Thatcher kicks out again. Oh no, Charlie held on and he's got a hook. But that's it. Here is your winner by submission, Charlie Dempsey. Stone, how painful must that have been for Thatcher to tap instantaneously like that? He had already gone through so much, but the second Dempsey locked it in, Thatcher taps. This match was years in the making, and it did not disappoint. Two of the toughest competitors around.
Oh, it did not disappoint at all.
Featured tons of grit and aggression, including Charlie Dempsey with his classic limb isolation here. Thatcher had his moments as well, working multiple body parts. But in the end, Charlie Dempsey's youth and determination may have been the key difference leading him to a rugged victory here tonight. It was not pretty, but it's a win. Charlie Dempsey takes out the Evolve player coach, Timothy Thatcher. As we go from a technical masterpiece to a potential high-flying main event tonight,
Main event. Vanity Project takes on Aaron Root, Cappuccino Jones, and Eli Knight. Eli Knight.
Aaron Rourke is the 6-man IC showcase when we return with Evolve.
Every Royal Rumble begins the same way.
We're going to get to see what Eli Knight can do. Let's get these views up on these streams for this week, folks. Share my Monday Night Raw and NXT watch-alongs. Let everybody know I went live for this week's episode of Raw and NXT. Y'all can give me a shout out too if you want. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're still currently at 859 subscribers. Let me make that correction on the screen. We're still at 859 subscribers. Waiting on Evolve to come back on from 3 ad commercial breaks. They're already on the second one. All right, it's finally back on. You know what that means? Time for the main event. Video package of Harlem Luis talking.
Welcome has come true.
Harlem Lewis.
Harlem Lewis is back in Evolve.
He's a brawler. He's a strapper. He's a street fighter.
If you thought I had anything to stand before, then just wait until you see what pain I'm inflicting my opponents now.
Harlem fights because it is in his blood.
I just spent 2 months in Japan where I learned from the toughest opponent back some things from those Japanese dojos that are going to lead directly to the Evolve Men's Championship. I'm back for one reason. Unfinished business.
The massive and brutal Harlow Lewis has proven to be a force to be reckoned with. All right, go for it. I know you want to do it. The board is here. The main event is here. Swipe right and the Evolve champion are here. Vanity Project, baby, come on. It is fun to see these guys back together in six-man tag action. And then there's that idiot Ricky Smokes. Boost the power. The champ, Jackson Drake, Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes. And listen, I like to give these guys a hard time because they're obnoxious and they deserve it. But I will say it. They are the most cohesive, well-put-together tag team in all of Evolve and maybe in the entire ID program and the indie world in general. You got to give it up to Swipe Right. And, of course, the champ, Jackson Drake, the face of Evolve. Look at Smokes strong, but boys. How many main events have these guys been? Are they ever not in a main event? Can I say something? Yeah. Of those. Okay. Oh, no, I'll say it. I like the new year. New year, new Peter. It's been a few weeks, but you're coming around. I give credit where credit is due, but they're going to have their hands full tonight. Ricky Smokes looking ready for action. There's his famous dance. I've been waiting for that in the new year, but now when you're talking about some of the preeminent talent we have here on Evolve, you must certainly got to include Aaron Rourke, Cappuccino Jones, and Eli Knight. The future of the industry is forming right before our very eyes. Aaron Rourke clearly isn't here to blend in. As you can see, he's here to stand out. Oh yeah, sip it down, baby. A triple shot here on Evolve. Really? You're just acting like this because you're upset that Vanity Project are my guys, so now you want to have guys. This is the main event of Evolve on this Wednesday, Peter, where you just focus and take this serious. You have such a way with words, Robert Stone. We are ready. Six-man tag action for our main event. I am so excited for this one. Hey, it's WWE.
Yeah. We just need to get it started for it to be exciting.
For sure. You're damn right. She's having a good time. Look, she's getting turned. That's how she does. The following contest is a six-man tag team.
She could be the newest member of Vanity Project. Who knows?
Introducing first, Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, and the WWE Evolve champion, Jackson Drake, the Vanity Project. And their opponents, the team of Aaron Rourke, Eli Knight, and Cappuccino Jones. Love the mix of styles that we are going to get in this matchup. Welcome to your main event. Happy Wednesday. Great job, Blake Howard. It is time. Let's get to it. Aaron Rourke looks like he's going to start things off, but Ricky Smokes. And why do you have such a problem with Ricky Smokes? Every time the guy walks to the ring, you got something to say about him. The way he sticks his tongue out. Yes. And people, however he wants to express himself when he's walking to the ring, he has the right to do that. I find the tongue wagging annoying. I find the dance, the fake Tony Yayo ripoff dance annoying. Pretending to drink invisible cups of coffee isn't annoying. No, I think it's actually kind of cool. Oh, come on. But when you look at this match from afar,
Now he done went from saying annoying to cool. He can't even make up his mind. He can't even make up his damn mind as whatever you want to say.
How is this six-man tag match going to work out? On paper, who are you betting your money on? It's a fair point, so let me answer your question with a question. If you are these three guys...
I didn't look at what Aaron Rourke just did. I'd rather not.
How do you find some level of cohesiveness to deal with a team like this? I'm not on the team. Don't ask me. Those guys got to figure that out. I don't think there is a way. There's three egomaniacs. There's the tag. Baylor going, right to the lower back. Cappuccino Jones. Two of the best young superstars in Evolve. And they are getting after early. Oh, and the drop kick from Cappuccino Jones taking Baylor down. Pinfall, one, kick out.
When you knew it was going to be fast-paced from the second the bell rang, and why wouldn't it be? 6 awesome WWE ID prospects. This is a showcase right now, showing what they can do.
Double back elbows there from Eli and Cappuccino Jones. Could it be a pin for Eli Knight? Kick out at 2 for Baylor.
That disrespectfully athleticism by Eli Knight doing what he does. He's had great performances, but he needs wins. He needs momentum. You need more than a great performance. Maybe tonight's his time.
Have you asked Jackson Drake yet what Dr. Thirst means?
Who cares? He knows how we don't.
Well, I did hear you trying to explain. I did hear you asking him trying to explain what 6'7" was.
I know what 6'7". I know what 6'7". 6. Yes, yeah, I get it.
You're 6'1". You got it.
He almost couldn't even get it right.
And takedown there from Jackson Drake.
How great is it right now that Jackson's even in this match? He doesn't need to be wrestling. He just defended his Evolve championship last week, getting up high.
Tag, here comes Ricky Smokes. Oh my gosh, man. Admit it, Stone. Are you impressed with the athleticism of Eli Knight?
Of course, and I never take that away from anyone. Personality, dislike or not.
Look at the ups now. Ricky Smokes to the outside. All 3 members of Vanity Project on the outside. What's Eli Knight? An interesting way of getting motivated by Aaron Ward.
I don't know if that was a tag or.
Oh yeah! Did you see the height on that? I thought he was going to land on our announce desk. As Jackson Drake, Dr. Thirst is on his stomach right now in pain for Ricky Smokes. And Brad Baylor connected with that knee. It's Baylor. Grants the knee to Eli Knight. This is an incredible 6-man tag match. Our main event continues next.
Vanity Project took that opportunity. Oh, it ain't even back on yet.
Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, that's swipe right. They're teamed up with the champ, Jackson Drake, and the Vanity Project taking on a very impressive team together tonight. Eli Knight, Cappuccino Jones, and Aaron Warwick, and Ricky Smokes to the pin. Eli Knight, and Knight's going to kick out in 2.
You know, they're doing what they do best.
Looked like the Claymore for a second from Ricky Smokes.
Couldn't cross that middle part of the ring to get close to his tag partners. That's what swipe right do. That's what VP does. They know how to control the ring in a match. match like this. Do you think Ricky Smokes is underrated at all, being next to Baylor and Jackson Drake all the time? Because he's very impressive in that ring. I don't think he's underrated at all. I think everyone except for you knows how great this guy is. I was just trying to give the guy a compliment. Just because he acts like an idiot doesn't mean he's not very impressive in the ring.
No.
Break in the back. Give him a compliment. Peter, you said he's underrated. Well, sometimes that's a compliment. A pinfall. Kenny Knight kicks.
No, that didn't sound like a compliment to me.
And so people might sometimes go to sleep on the third member. And I'll tell you what, Ricky Smokes has a lot, brings a ton to the table for this team.
Well, all eyes are on Jackson Drake. There's a target on his back. We know after seeing Harlem Lewis that he wants it.
His ball on night. He's out it too.
That he has his eyes on the Evolve Championship that Jackson Drake is holding. We can't forget that Cam Hendricks, whatever he wants, can get a match schedule against the champion to get a shot. He can get a match schedule against Jackson Drake whenever he wants.
It's absolutely right. That is still on the table. Quick tags now. Smokes in. Now here comes Jackson Drake. I'll tell you what, man. Swipe right the tag team. Vanity Project's the whole crew. But man, with Jackson Drake with a pin. But I'll tell you what, Remy Bristow, the second Jackson Drake gets with swipe right, it's like he's a member of the tag team. So cohesive.
I want him. He said, I want him. I want him. I can hear him.
I'm very impressed.
Something.
Have to take advantage of every situation that
Ricky Smokes in the Eli. They're taken down.
There you go.
He's looking to make his way to Cappuccino Jones.
And oh nope. Jackson Drake stops him right in his tracks.
But wait a second. He's free. He may be able to make it now. And here we go. Cappuccino, the first man finally in the ring.
Cappuccino Jones is finally tagged in, and he is rolling.
He's explosive. He's impactful. Body drop to the champion. Did you see this jump? Did you see the high back springboard elbow taken down Brad Baylor? And Cappuccino Jones is feeling it. Could that be enough to pin on Baylor? No. And here comes Smokes. Aaron North finally back in. I don't think he's a legal man. Eat the feet to Smokes. Here comes Jackson Drake after all. And the Carolina Reaper.
Boom!
This thing is furious.
Uh-oh. There goes Ilya.
Who's the legal man? I'm trying to figure that out.
I don't know if that was a Spanish fly or a I don't know what that was.
Taking down Smokes. Could this be it? Half and half, baby. Cappuccino still feeling it. Here comes the champ, Jackson Drake.
Oh man,
Decaffeinator. Cappuccino connects with the decaffeinator.
oh, you know when he goes up top where he's going for.
Could it be? Is it time to get?
No, Smokes there just in time.
And again, there is that ring awareness for Ricky Smokes. And now Baylor in a great situation thanks to his partner, Ricky Smokes.
Move after move, and now Jackson Drake.
But look at the quick tags, one after another.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
1, 2.
I seen that. It's over.
The Project.
unbelievable performance from the Vanity Project, but you gotta give it up for Cappuccino Jones. He took all three members.
Yeah, I mean,
Ricky Smokes, Baylor, and the champ Jackson Drake all
he's not lying.
to take down Cappuccino Jones. But you gotta give it up. Vanity Project on top. Robert Stone, take us through this incredible main event.
When you go back and look and see the WWE ID prospects doing their thing, Eli Knight flying through the sky, Aaron Moore for the high kick, and of course Cappuccino Jones show why he is the man. But you can't count out. Swipe right, the party is always here. They showed why they're one of the best. And he's Evolve. Jackson Drake showed why he is the Evolve champion. And the Vanity Project at the end of the night reigns supreme, baby.
It's almost a broken record at this point. The champ Jackson Drake and Vanity Project standing tall again on Evolve. Hold on a second. Cam Hendricks. Riggins and Presley, Carver, Preston Cole.
Yo, party's over, clowns. I'm sick of y'all acting like you're, well, us. What, you guys think you're cool or something, you sorry ass clowns? You're just like the rest of those clowns in the back. Hey, bro, you want to tell me you want me to? I got this. Since we won the gauntlet match, I get a title match against you, Jackson Drake. That's light work, baby. Yo, you mean when we run the show in 2 weeks? I got something better. In 2 weeks when we book the show, I don't want my title match that night. In 2 weeks, when we run everything, it's gonna be Jackson Drake versus Keanu Carver, Harley Riggins, and Jax Presley in a handicap match. And whatever scraps are left, we'll have to defend the title against me the following week.
Are you kidding me? Cam Hendricks, I have to say, it's sort of brilliant. When these guys control Evolve in a couple of weeks, he's not even going to take his title match that night. It's pretty brilliant.
Man, feels more and more like I'm walking this road alone.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Gonna step away for a little bit. When I come back, I'll go over my overall thoughts. My overall thoughts and grade on WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 2. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, folks. I'm back. Time to go over my overall thoughts, opinions, and overall grade on WWE Evolve January 4, 2026, Season 2, Episode 2. Now, WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 2 was a solid show, earning a B grade for me personally. I thought Evolve did way better than Monday Night Raw and NXT this week. This was a hell of a solid show tonight. The evening kicked off with the pro, PC, and anti-ND crew featuring Harley, Riggin, Jax Presley, Cam Hendricks, Kendal Carver, and Braxton Cole showing their allegiance. Confrontation between Eli Knight, Aaron Rourke, and Capitino Jones against Vanity Project was a great storyline progression. Evolve Women's Championship match was a highlight with Kendal Grey defending her title against PJ Vasa and Kali Armstrong. Charlie Dempsey's win over Timothy Thatcher was another solid match. Between the two veterans. Also, the Vanity Project's victory over Capitino Jones, Eli Knight, and Aaron Rourke in the main event showcased their strength. The show ended with Tate Wilder feeling isolated, setting up an interesting storyline. Overall, it was a very, very solid B episode with some great matches and storyline progression. It had a tiny bit of downs, just a tiny bit, but overall, it was a solid B show. I thought, in my opinion, it did better than Monday Night Raw and NXT this week. Monday Night Raw and NXT better start taking note because Evolve is getting close to reaching that number one spot. If you know what I mean. Evolve number one this week. Monday Night Raw number 2, and NXT number 3. As far as which one of the 3 episodes did great this week. Evolve, obviously. Evolve is on my number 1 episodes that did solid this week. Monday Night Raw's number 2 and NXT's number 3. NXT better step it up, man. They got to get better with their creative and booking. Same goes for SmackDown. You know, SmackDown had delivered a much improved show last week. I mean, there was some improvement. Monday Night Raw. Of course, Monday Night Raw was a solid B- show. I thought last week's Monday Night Raw was better than this week's. Everybody else is saying this week's episode of Monday Night Raw was better than last week's. Well, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. Agree to disagree. We're not going to always have the same opinions. Don't forget. I said it last night, and I've already said it again. If you think this week's episode of Monday Night Raw is better than last week's, good for you. But I thought last week was better than this week. This week's episode was a solid B-, and last week's episode of Monday Night Raw was a solid B show. If this week's Monday Night Raw episode would have put a little bit more effort into the show, maybe I would be saying this week's episode was better than last week, but they didn't put that much effort into the show this week. even though it wasn't a bad show at the same time, but they put a little effort in. I feel like they put a little effort into last week's show with the Stranger Things crossover. I thought the creative and booking went well for that show last week. This week, same thing, but it just didn't surpass last week's episode. Almost. This week's episode of Monday Night Raw almost surpassed last week's episode of Monday Night Raw. NXT, still the same mid shows. The shows are not going to get better in NXT until NXT creative team changes their creative directions in the booking. Until then, it's not going to change. Until then, we're going to continue to get mid shows until the creative and the booking changes. As far as Evolve goes, if Evolve keeps this momentum up, they may be the number one. They may be the newest number one B show in all of WWE. So they need to. Evolve needs to keep up with the creative and the storylines and all that stuff, because they're doing a hell of a good job. They're doing a hell of a good job with some of the great moments and storylines and some of the great matches. So, like I said, if Evolve can keep this momentum going, they will be either the new number one B show or the new number one A show in all sports entertainment. All WWE. Solid B show. I thought the triple threat match was the best match of the entire night. The main event was solid as well, but I thought the triple threat match beat the main event. We all know that women's wrestling in Raw, NXT, and Evolve is at an all-time high right now. But you gotta admit, Monday Night Raw for the women's division is doing better than NXT women's division. NXT women's division was doing better than the Raw women's division last year, but now it's the shift has been focused back to Monday Night Raw, because ever since Javon Evans signed the Monday Night Raw contract, and ever since Jordan Gray signed the SmackDown contract, the women's division is shaking up on SmackDown. I just feel like it needs a little bit more star power in that women's division. Just a tiny bit more star power. So Ruka is definitely signing the Monday Night Raw contract. I don't think she's going to SmackDown. And if Blake Monroe gets called up, she could go to Monday Night Raw. So that'll be two NXT women's talents that Monday Night Raw has signed. In terms of female, now not male talents. That'll be two NXT female talent and one male talent that Monday Night Raw has signed. And for the SmackDown side, that'll be one male talent, one male talent and one female talent. Matt Cardona is back, but he's in TNA right now. His contract in TNA might have expired. Not sure. But I think he's just on SmackDown to elevate young talent. That's what I think Matt Cardona was there for in the first place. Look at Timothy Thatcher. What do you think he's in Evolve for? Elevate talent. What do you think Finn Balor is in WWE for, on the main roster for? To elevate talent. Remember when Finn Balor elevated talent back in NXT days when he got sent back to NXT? Well, that's what he's doing on the main roster. CM Punk doing the same thing. Even though he's doing the same thing, but he's getting a proper run this time now that he's back in WWE. He's currently the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He's doing a hell of a good job as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I don't see nothing bad about it. And if you see anything bad about it, then your eyes need to get cleaned, or your ears need to get checked. That match between Finn Balor and CM Punk for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, that is going to be an interesting matchup. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you right now. It is going to end up being a solid B WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. I'm already predicting that grade already for that match. Solid B is what I'm giving that match. It could, I could very well change it to B plus if it gets better, even better. We'll see. Right now, I'm going with solid B for this World Heavyweight Championship match in terms of the overall grade for that. Becky Lynch versus Maxine Dupree again for the Intercontinental Women's Championship. I think this is where Natalya is going to come out and help Becky Lynch win, and this is where it's going to set up the Natalya and Maxine Dupree feud. I just can't see Natalya being on Maxine's side for long. I mean, she got overconfident and lost the Intercontinental Championship. We'll see. She could end up winning it back. She could not. I don't think she is. Becky Lynch is going to be Intercontinental Women's Champion going into WrestleMania. And she's more than likely going to walk out of WrestleMania still the Intercontinental Women's Champion. Because I think that's the only person that WWE wants the Intercontinental Women's Championship on right now at this point. And to the Stephanie fans, don't be surprised if Stephanie Vaquero drops the title to Liv Morgan. I believe Liv Morgan is going to get help. There's going to be interference in that WWE World Women's Championship match. I want Stephanie to retain over Liv Morgan, but I feel like that creative plan may change. Given that Stephanie is already the longest reigning WWE World Women's Champion, I could kind of see them dropping it to Liv Morgan. You know, I'm a Stephanie fan, and I love what Liv Morgan does too. You know, I was a Liv Morgan fan, still is. I'm more of a Stephanie fan though. More of a Stephanie Vaquero fan. I'm rooting for Stephanie to retain at WrestleMania. I'm not going to be surprised if it ends up being the other way around. Anyways, I'm getting out of here, folks. I'll be live with my Pokemon Horizons Season 3 Rising Hope watch along. Number 1, number 2? Because I was live with the Pokemon Horizons watch along last week. Yeah. Tomorrow night, I'll be live for the Pokemon Horizons Season 3 Rising Hope watch along. Number 1. Or number 2, actually, because that's the first one. So I'll be live for Pokemon Horizons watch along number 2. Where we'll be watching episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8 together. I'll be reacting. I'll be talking. I'll be entertaining y'all a little bit. You just have to tune in for yourself and find out how interesting the live stream is going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be boring, though. I promise you. I promise the live stream. I never want my live stream to be boring. I always try what I can to make these live streams great, you know, to make them entertaining, make them great, to make them great to where people can listen to it and comment their thoughts on it, you know. I think y'all understand where I'm coming from. So I'm getting on out of here. See y'all live tomorrow for some more Pokemon Horizon Season 3 Rising Home. Enjoy the rest of y'all's Wednesday night. I heard that AAA will be debuting on Fox in Latin America this weekend. I'll probably catch up on that, maybe. I may do an AAA watch along if I see it on Tubi. So have on your notifications. I may be going live with an AAA watch along for the first time ever. You never know what I might go live with. So that's why I say it's important to have on your notifications and subscribe to the channel if you're new for updates. I'm gonna hop on some Pokemon Legends AZ. Get some more berries so I can start doing donuts for the sparking powers, so that way I could start shining hunting, start catching shiny Pokemon in the hyperspace wild zone. I'm gonna have videos showing that uploaded on YouTube. That could be one of these surprising videos that I might upload. We'll see. We'll see what I'll do this weekend on the channel. I know I might be live with an AAA watch along if it gets put on Tubi. They might be streaming that show on YouTube this weekend as well, I think. I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. Hold on. Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta find it somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see, what do they got? They'll be streaming the main event. They'll be streaming WWE main event tomorrow. I ain't tuning in for that. Yeah, I'm out here, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. To those of you that missed the stream, it'll still be on the channel for y'all to listen. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the thumbs up on my Monday Night Raw and NXT watch alongs this week. I'm talking about this week's watch alongs. You can hit the thumbs up on last week's watch along as well if you want. Whatever y'all want. As long as you are supporting the channel and helping me get to 1,000 subs. Because I'm still at 859. I'm almost at 860. We'll be on the road to 870 as soon as we get there. I'll see y'all tomorrow at Pokemon Horizons. One last thing. I will have next week's Monday Night Raw NXT and Evolve watch along scheduled for next week, as well as Pokemon Horizons watch along. That'll be the Pokemon Horizons watch along for next week will be the last one until they upload some newer episodes on Netflix. Adios for now, y'all.